Hello, I am Abdul, and today we will learn about I go and he goes, I eat, I wake up, I sleep, and this structure. This is also called Present Indefinite Tense. Okay, so we will learn about it. When we speak the subject, and just after the subject, we speak the verb. For example, I go. So I is a subject and go is a verb. When we speak verb just after the subject, there is nothing. No should, no can, no will, no want to, am to, is to, nothing. Have to, nothing. Just I go. I come. I eat. I drink. These things. When we speak the subject just after the when we speak the verb, sorry, when we speak the verb just after the subject and we don't mention anything between these two things, anything means now, should, modal verb, nothing, then we get the meaning of present. present Present, it's not continuous. For example, I'm speaking now, so the structure we will learn today is not related to this situation, but mostly, we use this structure when we tell somebody about our routine, our daily routine, our weekly, monthly, yearly, annual routine. That time we mostly use it. Or we generally tell about somebody or something, so we use this structure, we use this tense. For example, let me tell you some sentences. For example, I wake up at 5 o'clock. So it's my routine that I wake up at 5 o'clock. I daily do it. I daily wake up at 5 o'clock. Right? So I speak this sentence. I wake up at 5 o'clock every day. I go for a walk in the morning. So I go for a walk every day. Every day I go. So I spoke, I go. I go to my job at 8 a.m. So I go to job. It's my routine. I go every time. I go every day. Okay, so it's my routine. I attend the meeting on Sundays. On Sundays means on every Sunday. Every Sunday I attend the meeting, so it's my routine, weekly routine. I attend the meeting every Sunday. Okay, so I buy a new pair of clothes every month. So it's my monthly routine. I buy a new pair of clothes every month. So I buy. It's my routine every month. Okay. But if you want to practice it, so first of all, you should speak a lot about yourself, what you do every single day, what time do you wake up and what time do you go to bed, do you sleep, and the things you do between sleeping and waking. No, waking and sleeping. So you can describe all of that things in this structure. Let me give you some examples. For example, it's not my routine, but I'm just telling you, you can suppose. For example, I wake up early in the morning. After that, I wash my face. After that, I dry my face with the towel. I use the towel, you can say. After that, I go for a walk. I exercise for some time. And then I eat breakfast. After that, I get ready to go to my job. I change my dress. I put on my shoes. I wear the shoes, socks, coat, and everything. cap, you can say. So I do these things. After that, I go to job. I come back from my job at 4 o'clock. I come back. It's my routine. After that, I change my dress again. I wear my normal dress at home, and then I meet my family members. I spend some time with them. After that, I exercise in the evening. I play cricket for some time with my friends. After that, I eat dinner, and then I watch TV for some time. After that, after this, I go to sleep, or I sleep. That's it. So in this way, you can speak, you can tell about your daily routine. Okay, what time do you wake up, and what time do you sleep, what time do you exercise, and other things. So you can describe your daily routine in this structure. Did you see I used subject? After the subject, I spoke the verb. Okay, I wake up, I eat breakfast, I exercise, I do this and that. Okay, so in this way you can tell about your routine, right? But there is one thing. If you want to talk about third person singular, like he, she, it, or any person's name, Aslam Ali or somebody, then you will have to put s or es with the verb. For example, if you speak about yourself, I wake up, but if you talk about third person singular, about he, him, so you will say he wakes up. You will not say he wake up, but you will say he wakes up. Okay, and you want to practice about third person singular, so you can speak the same routine with third person singular with he. For example, he wakes up early in the morning. After that, he washes his face, and then he eats breakfast. He gets ready for job. He goes to job in the morning. He comes back from his job at 4 o'clock. After that, he changes his dress, and then he meets his family members. He plays cricket. He eats dinner, and then he goes to sleep, or he sleeps. Okay, but you can speak more. I am telling you in short, but you can speak with detail, with each and everything. You turn on something, you turn off something, you put on, you take off. Whatever you do, you open your clothes, you open the door, you close the window, whatever you do every day, you can describe if you want to practice more. But the main thing I wanted to tell you is that you should differentiate between I, we, you, they, and third person singulars. I mean, you have to speak third person singulars with verb I in s or es. Okay, you will speak s or es with the verb when you talk about third person singular. It can be he, could be she, or Aslam Ali, anybody. It can be it. For example, it rains. It rains in summer. It rains in December. Okay, if you talk about your computer, it turns on. It takes time to turn on. It works properly. Okay, now let me tell you about negative sentences, how to make the negative sentence in this structure, in this tense. So for making negative sentence, you have to speak the word do not. Do not after the subject, between the subject and the verb. For example, I go. This is the sentence. I go to market every day. So if you want to make the negative sentence, you will speak do not between I and between go. Between I and go. I do not go to market every day. If you want to speak in short, you can say I don't go to market every day. I don't eat breakfast. I don't wake up early in the morning. I don't exercise every day. I don't go for a walk in the morning, in the evening. I don't go to sleep at night. I don't sleep at night. I don't wake at night. I don't eat dinner. I don't open the door. I don't close the window. I don't change my dress every day. I don't speak something. I don't speak English, for example. I don't do this. I don't do that. Whatever you want to speak. But the main thing you have learned, you have got that for making negative sentence, you will speak do not between the subject and the verb. Right? Now, let me tell you about third person singular. As I told you that for making positive sentences, we have to use verb with s or es. Okay? So, for making negative sentences, we will not speak don't or do not. Instead, we will speak does not or doesn't in short. For example, he doesn't wake up early in the morning. He doesn't eat rice. He doesn't take tea. He doesn't go to market every day. He doesn't sleep at night. He doesn't complete his work. He doesn't exercise. He doesn't play in the evening. He doesn't come back at 4 o'clock. So keep one thing in your mind, that when you have spoken doesn't or does not, after that you will not speak the verb with s or es. You will remove s or es. You can consider, you can think that I have put those s or es with do. I have spoken does. I have put es with do, does. So I have removed that s or es and I have put that here. You can consider, just for understanding. But you should keep this thing in your mind, that in negative sentences you will not put s or es with the verb, but you will speak doesn't or does not and then the normal verb. He doesn't play, he doesn't eat, he doesn't sleep, he doesn't open or close, or he doesn't change his watches. Okay, these things. But there is one thing, how will you understand that where should I put s and where es? So I tell you short thing, that if you see any verb ending with ch or sh, then put es. For example, watch. Watch is a verb, watch. So ch is at the end of this verb. So when you talk about third person singular, you will put es with watch. You say watches. Wash, wash. So sh is at the end of this verb, so you will speak with es. Washes. Okay, watches, washes. Right? And if there is already e, then you will put s, so it will become es. Like write, so writes, it will put s. Okay, and other verbs you will put s. Like eat, there is no ch, no sh, so you will just put s. Eats, eat, and s. That's it. Okay. Now let's talk about the questions. It's very easy to make the question. If you want to make the question with I, you, they, we, then you will speak do first. Do first. Like, do you play cricket? Do you wake up early in the morning? Do you exercise every day? Do you go to market in the morning? Do you sleep at night? Do you learn English? Do you speak English? Do you eat the meal? Do you eat dinner? Do you change your dress every day? Do you buy a new pair of shoes every month? Do you do this? Do you do that? Many things. Okay. Do you. And similarly, if you talk about third person singular, you will speak does he wake up early in the morning? Does he play cricket? Does he exercise every day? Does he sleep at night? Does he go to job? Does he learn English? Does he speak English? Does he take class? Does he meet you? Does he talk to you? Okay, so does he, does she, does it. Does it work? Does it rain in summer? Okay. So that's it. You have learned positive, negative, and questions. Now let me tell you about WH questions. How to practice WH questions. WH questions you can practice what, where, why, how many, how long, how often, how much. Okay, all of WH verbs, WH words you can speak with this structure. Like, what do you eat? What do you eat? Now you will not answer with yes or no, but you will give the information. What do you, if somebody asks you what do you eat, and you must answer with I eat dinner, I eat the meal, I eat something, pizza, I eat whatever you eat. You will answer with something. You will not just say yes or no. Okay, when somebody asks you with what do you eat? The meal, the rice, the chicken, meat, what? So you will answer with something. If somebody asks you where do you live? So you will answer with a place. I live in Rawalpindi, I live in Islamabad, I live in Pakistan, I live in Multan, I live in Karachi. Wherever you live, you will answer with place. If somebody asks you when do you wake up? You will tell the time. I wake up in the morning. When do you go to job? I go to job at 8 o'clock. Okay. When or what time? If somebody asks you with how many means he's asking about the quantity of something. How many books do you read every day? You can answer with quantity of books. I read 2 books every day. How much water do you drink every day? You can say I drink 2 to 3 glasses of water every day. How long do you sleep at night? So you can answer with the time. 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, if somebody asks you with how long, then you will tell him the time period. How long do you sleep at night? So you can answer I sleep 8 hours at night. Okay. In the same way, somebody can ask you about third person. What does he do? What does he work? What does he eat? He eats rice. Where does he live? He lives in London. Where does he play? He plays in the ground. Okay. In the question, he will not put s or es with the verb, but when you answer him, you must speak s or es with the verb. Okay. So how many books does he read? You can answer he reads 2 books, 5 books. How long does he sleep? He sleeps 6 hours. Okay. So how to practice this structure? You have learned about present indefinite tense, and you have learned this structure. I go, I eat, he eats, he goes. But how to practice, how to keep this structure in your mind so that when you need to talk to somebody, when you need to communicate with someone, and you need to use this structure. How will you use, so that you will be able to use it without thinking too much? Without thinking, how will you speak? So for this thing, if you want to speak fluently, if you want to speak without thinking too much, a lot, you should ask the questions from yourself and answer the questions by yourself. For example, ask yourself, do you sleep at night? And answer, yes, I sleep at night. Okay. Does he work at night? No, he doesn't work at night. Does he eat the rice? Yes, he eats the rice. Okay. And you can ask WH question, what do you eat in dinner? I eat chicken in dinner. Where do you take class? I take class on Skype or somewhere. So in this way you can ask many questions and you can answer. So you should speak a lot of sentences, make many questions, answer them. Okay, ask from yourself and answer yourself. Okay, in this way you can practice this structure. You can improve your speaking, learning as well. Okay, see you again in the next video with next lesson. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.